for Texarkana fence. They have us limited, got our hands tied a little bit, so I can see I don't even actually have any viewers, but that's okay. I would like for y'all to like and share these, and we'll try to get more subscribers because they're going to limit us. It was all we could get to 50 so we could even do live videos, but they're going to limit us, and our videos stay private, I believe, until we get to 1,000 subscribers, which is a lot, but I guess that eliminates everybody. So we really want to get to 1,000 subscribers so they don't limit our videos. Even right now, I had to get to 50 subscribers to do a live video where they're only going to allow 25 people at one time to see it. So they're still limiting us. So we want to do videos of day to day. That's why I wanted to do live. You can see all the ins and outs of what we do and how we do it, and how we do it the best, and how we do it wrong, and how we do it right. And you're either going to learn how smart I am or how dumb I am. Like even right now, man, I ain't cut my hair in 6 months, which is kind of dumb. But we didn't even think it would grow in the back. Well, it's a growing. I figured this is the time to do it when all the young kids are growing mullets. So at least I knew my hair would grow, and I got plenty on top. I got so much on top. I mean, but anyway, that's a story for another day. But we're gonna do life and fence life, and we're gonna do something different, I feel like, because we're not gonna edit anything, we're not gonna sugarcoat anything. We are going to just show you the real, and you get to comment on it and tell me how dumb I am and what I should be doing and what I shouldn't be doing, and how this would be better or that would be better. And basically you're going to try to figure out how in the world with my my ADHD or whatever I've got, how in the world I operate by the seat of my pants, with very little systems in place, constantly trying to put systems in place and just never getting. And with the crews that we have, and if you watch us long enough, you'll be like, I don't know why he's still in business. Or you might say, if he can run a business like that, I can run a business. I will say this, I don't recommend running a business the way I run a business. So there you go. I don't know how we've survived. We barely survive. I joke and tell my wife I'm running a non-profit organization. But I'll try to do videos, show you what I do, I think, how we're upside down, inside out. Choking to death. But what I wanted to do that nobody else is doing, nothing's out there like it, is everybody edit stuff and put stuff out there, polished, so to speak, even when they say they're not. They're not going to tell you, hey, this guy won't quit calling because you owe him money. Or, you need to get this bill paid, or, you're late on this bill, or how are we going to buy these materials? The stuff that I feel like most people deal with. And I want you to see how we treat our customers, and how we feel about our customers, not necessarily how we treat them. I hope we treat them all good, but I want to show you that we genuinely care about our community and our customers, and all the stuff we want to do and can't seem to do, because it's a roller coaster. I don't care what kind of company you got. You may not get as low as some people, or you may not get as high, but it's all a roller coaster. It don't matter if you're $1 million a year business, a $3 million a year business, a $5 million or 10 plus. Or if I got a buddy of mine that's got a fence company and, well, I wouldn't say a buddy of mine. Somebody that I know has a fence company in South Texas that's a $40 million a year business. More power to him. I would never, ever want to get to $40 million a year business. If I did, I wouldn't have nothing to do with it. I might own it, but it would have a way smarter infrastructure than what I've got for sure. It would be, running on cruise control, so to speak. But anyway, even a $40 million has highs and lows. A low to them might be $38 million a year or something like that. But I'm just saying they all have highs and lows. Every time you see a buddy of yours, how's things going? Oh, it's great. Whatever. Well, I'm going to show you how I see a buddy of mine and I say, hey, how's it going? And he said, how you doing? I'm like, it's great. And I'm lying. We all know everybody's lying. I don't know. To some people, it might be great. But if you operate a business in this day and age, in 2026, with the workforce and the cost of insurance and just the day-to-days of doing a business, it ain't great. It might be good and it might be all right. And it has great moments. But like yesterday, I did something very stupid. I posted on Facebook about an employee that we lost and talking about a competitor. It wasn't very good. I didn't name any names or anything like that. And I deleted it. And it was, stupid to put on there. And I don't even know why I put it on there. But in any event, before I deleted it, somebody screenshotted it and plastered it all over social media on the bad sites, And the funny thing is, our bad site here in our town, I don't even have access to. They deleted me. Because oddly enough, the guy that I was actually talking about, not the ex-employee, but the other guy, is buddies with the guy that runs that Facebook page or whatever it is. I'm not going to mention it. People around here know what it is. But anyway, it was very stupid, and I'm like, I deleted it, and my wife said, you should go in there and apologize. Well, they turned off the comments, which is probably a benefit to me, actually. But anyway, it was stupid. It was in the moment. Shouldn't have done it. Did it. People do stuff like that. And they were bashing on me being a business owner, talking about letting an employee go for stealing, when I should have handled it differently. Call the police and handle it differently and not put it on social media. Well, I didn't name any names, and I thought I was doing the guy a favor by sending him down the road, but not having him arrested. Plus, in the real world, I don't have time to mess with all that, really. I just wanted to be parted ways with him, like most people are. And, that stuff happens all the time. Everybody don't go to court, and they don't do this, and they don't do that. But I also shouldn't have posted anything. Do I regret it? Yes. Should I apologize? Yes. But I don't know to who. I didn't name any names. I didn't throw anybody under the bus. If they get thrown under the bus, it's their own fault. If they speak up and say, oh, that was me, that's their own fault. Because I didn't do that. But also thought I was doing right they said I didn't have any integrity as a business owner for posting it and not handling it privately and calling the police and having a police report made and all that. I thought, that was showing a little compassion, really, which I think is, kind of plays into integrity. I don't like the way people, especially in our town, I don't like the way they use the word integrity. Because I believe, personally, I do have integrity, but I don't throw away around that word. People that do, there's some people that do and don't, shouldn't be doing it. But anyway, that's kind of some of the stuff we're going to look at and stuff like that. You're going to just get raw, unfiltered, stuff you shouldn't see, but you're going to see. But like I said, they have us handcuffed. YouTube does, and that's fine. But we had to get to 50 viewers to be able to go live, and then we're limited. They're only going to allow 25 people to see it. And like when I shut this down, the way I read it, you won't be able to go back and find this video until we get to 1,000 subscribers. So I'm learning how to do this. I should have been a little more up on it, as far as doing titles and descriptions and hashtags and app marks and all that, and we're learning. So, maybe y'all could share our page and tell people, hey, you should watch this idiot. A buddy of mine that works on the border, it's a Mexican restaurant. If you're around here, you know it. If you're somewhere up north or whatever, it's a Mexican restaurant chain. I want to say national chain, but it's not actually 100% national. But in any event, he's like, man, check out this concrete guy on YouTube. He reminds me of you. He posts videos all day long, live videos of his day-to-day activity. And he's got, hundreds of thousands of followers and all of that. I looked him up, and he's making money off of YouTube. I would love to make money off of YouTube, but I'm a fence guy. I barely know how to make money on fence. It says I'm live. I don't know what happened when I got that phone call. My screen is blank. So I don't actually know if I'm live or not.